Good afternoon, traders. Mr. Joseph Trades here, coming at you with my daily performance summary for April the 3rd, 2025. Not a good day for me today. Let's jump right in, rip the band-aid off, as they say. So on my funded accounts, negative 2354 and change. This was a frustrating session for me because I had 3 trades in a row which were a tick away from take profit that reversed, and this was the result. Exceedingly frustrating. But the reason that happened is because the volatility was very high, and I ignored that, and I'll tell you why, to my peril. Let's look at the charts. This is the 4-hour clear downtrend. Let's see, could be going here. There's a key swing low. Probably some big buyers would step in here. If that doesn't hold, this would be a really good spot to buy. That's all the way down at 17,369. Right now we're at 18,648 on the NASDAQ. And for all I know, it'll reverse tomorrow and head, back up to this EMA. Who knows? But looking at it from the big picture, you look for obvious levels where big buyers will be to sort of support things. Like right here in this area, the last time we had something like this happen, you see how it came down and it got to this area and buyers stepped in. It's been going up. Well, we're near a key level right now, and that is a huge area of support. It's actually held 2 times. Once that's last April, and then in last August. So we'll see. Hopefully it holds and doesn't go down that far, but if it does, it does. This is the 15-minute. Let's see. Today's April the 3rd, and so the day started with, it looked like it was going to be a bull push, maybe to get above the overnight high, but then that turned, the next candle was a doji, and then it reversed, and it was sort of a bearish channel. It was very challenging for me to trade though because of the volatility. Let me show you this volatility, and then we'll go to the execution time frame. I should have already had this pulled up, but that's okay. So when volatility, like I discussed yesterday, is between 20 and 21, that's my sweet spot. The past few days have, been pretty good. Volatility was up nearly 40% today. And so what that means is that price jumps around a lot. And so where you normally have, say, 20 or 30 point candles on a day of typical volatility, today, look at this, some of the range of the candles were 60, and that's the average range. Like this candle had a low of 910 and a high of 056. It's a massive candle. Very hard to place stops in this kind of environment that makes sense. And you'll notice on this this execution time frame as well, a fair amount of overlap, lots of tails indicating how price was jumping around. A few decent moves, but man, just look at the chop, right there. That was brutal. Where I got in trouble, here in the morning, I was thinking price was going to go down here, and it did, but my stop was too tight, so I got stopped out right before it hit on this next candle. That was unfortunate. That was the first trade that went against me. Let's see. The second trade that went against me was this one. I was thinking price was going to hit this, and it did, but my stop loss, I mean, my take profit must have been a tick or two above because it looks like it hit it before it rejected. Look at this. So it came right to it, but did not hit my take profit. So that was the second trade. After that point, I was pretty much, um, I don't know, I wasn't in a good frame of mind, and I did not trade smartly. I had a few other trades go like that, but it was just not a good day for me, and I totally did not pay attention to the volatility when I should have. So if I didn't take volatility in the VIX seriously before today, I'm hoping that now I will, but we'll see. Who knows? It's days like today that really are discouraging, and I'm feeling pretty discouraged. But let's just keep looking at the summary. So this is the total loss to all my accounts, -5 grand. Really stings. I'm just going to focus on the funded accounts though. What really got me was this number 29 was within $120 of me getting a payout. And that first trade that happened that I told you that, my stop was too tight and then it hit my take profit. Yeah, you can see what happened. It's now down to about where it started. It starts at 50,000. I had built it up to a little over 1,200, and now here we are. So it's not blown, but what a demoralizing day. I was thinking I was going to be getting my first payout this week, and I don't think that's going to happen now. This one's nearly blown. It's as good as dead. It only has about $100 left in drawdown. So yeah, that's bye bye 28. Number 27, I actually added a little, so that's good. But when you compare the losses to the profit, it's really quite pathetic. So, and this was just an eval that I added some on. Yeah, just a disappointing day. I had strung together some good days, and volatility was in a normal range, and I don't know what I was expecting for the day after the tariff tantrum, but I really wanted my payout, and instead, this is what I did. Nobody did it but me. Yeah, so here we are, another frustrating week coming to a close tomorrow, and I'm giving myself a year to get the hang of this, and so far it's been over 4 months, and I'm finding new ways to screw up. So I hope that I get this figured out soon, because now my pattern in January and February I couldn't seem to get a funded account. That was a stumbling block. Then in March I was able to get several funded accounts, and I've blown a few and I still have a few. So my next step for this year is getting some payouts from some of these funded accounts. Last year when I did this, I got over 22K in payouts. So I know it can be done, but my mental game is obviously not up to where it needs to be, with the pressure that comes having to do this for my income. I'm giving myself a year to get this figured out, and I sure hope I do, because there's nothing more gratifying than when you figure out the game, but there are few things more demoralizing than being so close and finding a way to lose it, and that comes down to me. So whereas a lot of people would call it quits now, I'm going to go to the gym, I'm going to get something to eat, I'm going to come back and do my stat analysis and attempt to end up the week on a positive note. So let's hope that's the case. Until next time, great trading, everyone.